Hello friends, from previous lecture we are proving the division algorithm. In this proof we have seen two cases, means we have to prove this result, that is for any two integers a and b with a non-zero, then there exist unique integers q and r such that b is equals to aq plus r. Till now we have proven two cases for on a, that is a is non-zero, we have given a is non-zero, so a either less than 0 or greater than 0. In two cases, firstly in case first we have seen for if a is greater than 0, then we consider this set b minus aq such that b minus aq is greater or equal 0, and for that we get the result b is equals to aq. Similarly in case second, for a less than 0, then mod a is greater than 0. So, replacing a by mod a in the first case, again we get the result b is equals to aq such that 0 less equal r less than mod a. Now, today it is remain to prove these two integers, that is the integers q and r are unique integers. Today we are going to see the uniqueness of q and r. Uniqueness of q and r. Suppose we are going to prove this by contradiction. Suppose we have two pairs. Suppose we have two pairs q r. We have two pairs q r and q prime r prime. That is, there are two pairs of q and r, that is q r and q prime r prime, such that means we have two pairs of q and r such that b can be written in the form of aq plus r and b also can be written in the form aq prime plus r prime. So, suppose we have two pairs q r and q prime r prime such that b is equals to aq plus r, where 0 is less than or equals to r is less than mod a. Also this b can be written b a q prime plus r prime such that 0 is less equal r prime is less than mod a. From these two equations we get, that is subtracting this equation from this, we get b minus b is equals to a q plus r minus a q prime plus r prime. So, simplifying this we get a q plus r minus a q prime minus r, multiplying by this minus sign. Now, taking a common from these two, we get a is into q minus q prime plus plus r minus r prime, and this b minus b is equals to 0. From this we get this. Suppose this is the equation number 1. This is the equation number 1. Here simplifying again we get this r minus r goes here, so it becomes r minus r prime is equals to, suppose this a into q minus q prime goes here, a minus a times q minus q prime. Again simplifying we get r minus r prime is equals to a, this absorbing this minus sign, absorbing minus sign we get q prime minus q prime minus q, and here thing remaining is 0 less than or equals to r minus r prime is less than mod a. Here r and r prime, suppose these r and r prime different, then their subtraction may be negative and our remainder not negative. So, for that we are taking the modulus r minus r prime is less than mod a. This carrying forward we get r minus r prime is equals to a into q prime minus q with this r minus r prime is less than mod A. This, consider this equation, r minus r prime is equals to A q prime minus q. This is again of the form B is equals to AQ. Therefore, by definition of divisibility, we get A divides r minus r prime. This equation is in the form of B is equals to AQ. So, this A divides B. This implies A divides r minus r prime, but this r minus r prime is less than mod A, that is r minus r prime is less than A. If this r minus r prime is less than A, then this division is not possible, but it is possible in only one case, whenever this r minus r prime is equals to 0. That is, we know that 0 can be divisible by any integer. So, it is possible only when r minus r prime is equals to 0, that is r is equals to r prime. R minus r prime is equals to 0 implies r is equals to r prime. Therefore, we get r is equals to r prime. Now, putting this in equation number 1, putting r is equals to r prime in this equation, we get, that is r minus r prime is equals to 0 in equation number 1, we get. Therefore, equation 1 becomes so put r minus r prime is equals to 0 here. So, we get A into q minus q prime is equals to 0. We get A into q minus q prime is equals to 0, but we have given A is non-zero. In our statement, we have given that A is non-zero. So, the multiplication of these two numbers is 0, but A is non-zero implies our q minus q prime must be 0. This gives q is equals to q prime. Hence, for any two integers A and B, q and r are unique. We have taken two pairs, but this q is equals to q prime and r is equals to r prime. So, this q and r must be unique. Therefore, for any two integers A and B, there exist unique q and r. There exist unique integers q and r such that B is equals to AQ plus R with 0 less equal R less than mod A. Hence, the proof. Of division algorithm. Just overlook this proof once again. The statement of the theorem is, if B, A and B are any two integers with A is non-zero, then there exist unique integers q and r such that B is written in the form B is equals to AQ plus R, where 0 is less equal, R is less than mod A. That is, B is written in the form AQ plus R, where Q is quotient and R is remainder. For example, we have taken 13 is divided by 4, then we get 13 is equals to 4 into 3 plus 1. Here, that is, this 3 is Q and R is remainder, that is 3 is quotient and R is remainder in this division. In the proof of this statement, we have seen two cases. In the statement, we have given A is non-zero. So, there are two cases on A, that is either A is less than 0 or A is greater than 0. In first case, for a greater than 0, we have considered the set S is equals to bq, sorry, S is equals to a b minus aq is an integer which is greater or equal 0. For this set we have proved this set is non-empty, and after applying well ordering principle in this set we get the R, which is the least element of our set S. So R is the set element of set S. So R is again of the form b minus aq, and simplifying this we get b is equals to aq plus R with R is greater or equal 0. R is greater or equal 0. Now also we have to prove that R is less than mod A. For this we use the contradiction. On contrary we have supposed this, and simplifying we get R minus A is less than R, which is contradiction since our R is least element of our set S. So we get R is less than mod A. Similarly, in the second case, for A less than 0, we taken the modulus of A, and the modulus of negative number is greater than 0. So replacing A by mod A in case first, we get A is equals to mod A in case first, we get B is equals to aq plus R with 0 less equal R less than mod A. For second case our result is proved. Now in our statement it is clear that Q and R are unique integers. So we have to prove the uniqueness of Q and R. In today's lecture we have seen the uniqueness of Q and R by assuming contrary that there are two pairs QR and Q prime R prime. After the simplification we get Q is equals to Q prime and R is equals to R prime. This implies the pair Q and R, that is the pair of quotient and remainder, is unique.